Good afternoon. My name is Fernando Velasquez, account manager at Emma, and I will be responsible of presenting you this, our second webinar. Before getting started, we wanted to thank you again for joining us today. We do hope you find this session of interest. As you may know, in this webinar, we are going to take a look to the options offered currently by mobile app deep linking. Mobile app deep linking is the smart use of URLs to make specific parts of mobile apps addressable so that those particular screens of interest can be accessed directly by mobile users. In this sense, deep links are just a way to identify, address, and transform users to a specific content in apps. But let's be honest, while convenient and necessary, this technology is not that revolutionary per se. In fact, the real value of deep links lies in how we all use them, what's built on top of them, and the new consumer experiences they are already enabling. That's the real point. To unlock significant e-commerce, mobile advertising spending, and help lead to much diverse set of mobile advertising ad units and experiences. In a moment, where over 60% of app users drop off less than 24 hours after download, with deep linking you have just provided the user's first outstanding mobile experience. Experiences, both in terms of acquisition and engagement campaigns. As we'll see in the next workshop, there are a bunch of things you can do both in app install campaigns and working with push notifications as never before. But before that, let's take a look to a sort of tips so you can assure yourself the best possible deep linking performance. First of all, make sure you work with one single link, whatever the goal, the OS, the target, or the ad network is. Solutions such as Emma offer you this option to ensure you don't get mad working with tons of links per platforms or different campaigns. If you can store all your sources in one general link to better manage them all, working with different levels, then you'll make the difference. After that, identify the correct destinations per user segment. For example, you may want to convert your huge amount of anonymous users into active leads. So why are you going to redirect them to the store if they click one of your Facebook or Google AdWords campaigns? That makes no sense at all. Take them to the register screen or to a special offer just for this cluster if you do want them to convert. And same methodology works for any other user segment such as not existing user, an existing user, a lead, a loyal user, a buyer, or a loyal buyer. But how can you integrate this technology in your app? It's very simple. You just need to planify you are going to work with all this before your next update so that your developers can adapt the same app code for it. What's mandatory? If you have already integrated the Emma SDK, you'll be able to work with tech directly from our platform introduces the same sample URL, as we'll see in some detail in a while. The fourth tip here will be to test, 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 and test again. Experiment with copies, with user segments, with art, with banners, with interstitials, with everything to see if users who originated from mobile web, email, or any social campaigns you may have, prefer one experience or another. No matter how accurate your first strategy, your initial strategy is, you must constantly test everything you manage in mobile marketing campaigns. And last but not least, the fifth tip would be to send segmented push notifications to specific screens. No more spam. Nowadays, you are able to send users to a specific screen of your app after they open a push notifications. You don't have to send them always to the home. In fact, you must not do this. If you detect a need for a particular cluster, let's say the anonymous we were talking before, then why should they go to the home screen? Take them to a start view promoting the register. For example, with a 20% discount in the first buy they do, for example. These are sort of tips, as we were saying before, to work with deep linking. But let's see, how can you work with all this in our same platform, in Emma? Well, as we were saying before, you can work both in acquisition and engagement via communication terms. In acquisition, if you go to our same app tracker and you create a new campaign, for example, or even editing an existing one, you know you can put here, you can set your App Store or your Google Play URLs. In fact, this is the principal part, the main part of a campaign, of an acquisition campaign, converting non-existing users into users. That's the basics. We all know that. But you can go further than that. You can use our poll link technology, our deep link technology, both for redirecting users who may open, let's say, a Facebook ad, and they are already a user of your app. So why do they want to go to the store? No, you can put here an URL so they can go to a specific content in your app, and both segmenting them for OS. For example, you can put a destination for those coming from iOS and those coming from Android. But you then have the poll link advanced solution. You cannot just manage them all by OS, but by user type. Let's say you want to tag within a specific URL just to buyers coming from Android within a specific offer you will put here in the URL. You may have already integrated in your app code. You can do this in Emma. And when you have all this configured, you can just target several user types, several OS, and several URLs, and just adding, and adding. So you can then have in just one single campaign. We're always talking about one simple campaign, where you can target both non-existing users or any other particular user segment you may want to work with in your acquisition campaigns. Then in this case, they will convert also in engagement campaigns. Engagement campaigns, not just from the app tracker, but from the communication dashboard. The communication part, both for push notifications, we were talking before, and also in all the in-app formats Emma offers. But let's just put the example of the push notifications. You can already segment your messages. I mean, sometimes it will be interest for you to send a push notification for all your users, but you may not want that all your campaigns target all your users. As in other marketing fields such as mailing, advertising, in mass media, etc., etc., you know, the most accurate your campaigns are, the better they will perform. So you can do this. You can do this with the AMA tracker, not just segmenting here and setting your target, but also once you set your target, redirect them to a specific screen, to the specific content of your app. As we were saying before, your developers may need to integrate this in the app code, but then for the marketing users, from the Emma platform users, you may just need to include here an easy code. Let's put, for example, promo 555. This promo 555 target to a specific custom segment you may have already uploaded from here or from the behavior section. Then these users, and only them, they will receive the push and they will go to a specific content, for example, a register page or a particular product just synced to convert them. In short, why should you start using deep linking technology? Because of the results you can have. You can have a engaged user, and knowing that an engaged user spends almost 3 times more as a recently acquired user, that your profits increase exponentially as you drive more and better app usage, and that with deep linking you can optimize your necessary resources to convert your users into loyal buyers. That's what any any e-commerce or any app business wants. We hope this brief, this short session may have been of your interest. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to chat me in this same Google Hangouts room. Or if you want to start working with deep linking, please do not be shy and email us at info@emma.io or directly to your account manager so you can start performing outstanding deep linking strategy. Thank you.